Hey guys, how are we all doing today, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the Makeup Mummy family. And guys, it would be awesome if you can hit that subscribe button just down there, and also remember and hit the bell, as that will notify you every time I upload, which is Fridays and Sundays. So guys, we're talking about another little palette. This one's from Primark. They are pretty new to the market. I've only been able to get my hands on one, and I've been in a couple Primark stores now in different cities, and still I can only find the one. But I have seen that there are a few different variations to this palette. Now, this palette looks suspiciously like a high-end palette, guys, and as soon as I show you, you'll see why. So let's just jump on into this video and get talking about this little palette. Okay guys, so we are indeed, of course, talking about the P.S palettes right here. Now, as you can see, I haven't taken the sticker off, so I remembered the price. This is actually £3, so not a bad price, really inexpensive. But can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? This to me just looks like the Huda Beauty 9 pans that she has out that are retailing for £25. You can get those on Cult Beauty. This looks just suspiciously alike that. So let me just give you the weights and obviously how long your palette's going to last. So you're getting 9 pans, and they are 1 gram each, which is 0.03 ounces. You're getting 24 months with this palette. And this is the Amber Passion. Again, guys, did a lot of research because I am going cruelty free, and the PS from Primark are cruelty free, so that's also very good. And like I said, this is retailing for £3 for very inexpensive. They do have different colour variations, guys, but I just can't seem to get my hands on any of them. I haven't actually tried my hometown store, so I may go in there and see. But normally my hometown store, they just don't do the collections right away. Whereas the other ones who have these, this is the only one I can get. But wait, you see, I'll have went here far and wide looking for these. In my own store, I'll probably have them all. That's just my luck. So when you open this up, guys, it does come wrapped. I have obviously used it here today so that I could show you guys what it looks like on the eye. But it did come wrapped, so I knew nobody had been in touching and swatching. That's the only thing with Primark, guys, is just beware of that. When you do go in, a lot of people do end up digging their fingers in, testing, and so make sure that the palettes you are buying are sealed, everything is untouched before you go purchasing it. So when you open it up, let me just see, you get this little sheet here that has the names of the actual shades you get. There is no mirror with this, it just says Amber Passion, which is the name of the palette, and then these are the shades you see, guys. Now, the pans are definitely smaller than what Huda Beauty's is. Huda Beauty's is a fair size pan. These are just the standard little teeny tiny ones. It is a pretty looking palette to look at. I have used it here today. I've got mixed emotions about the palette. Obviously, I haven't used it very often, so I would need to play about with it some more. But let me just swatch these first for you so you can see the shades, and then we'll discuss what my thoughts are on the palette. So let's go from, let me just get this little name sheet here so we can keep you with what one it is. So I'm going to start with the top row and just work my way down. So I'm going to go in with Sunrise. I have used this one here today. So that's that shade right here, and I'm just going to place that here. So that is Sunrise. Nice colour. And then I'm going to go in with Burn. Again, I did use this here today. There we are. So we'll just put that next to Sunrise. And then we have this one, Champagne. Now, I did use this for my inner corner and highlighting my brow bone. I have to say this is a really, really nice colour. So that is what that looks like right there. And we'll just swatch that next to Burn. So that is Champagne. As you can see, top row, really, really nice shades. You know, really, really warm. I mean, if you're not a warm tone guy, this is just not going to work for you because it is very warm. So the next one is Solar. Now, I didn't use this one here today. So that is Solar. Kind of like a mauvey shade there. And we'll just put that next to Champagne. So that is that one right there. Actually quite nice. I can't wait to use that one. Now this one here Aura. I use this and oh my god, I do really love this. I have got this on pretty much most of my lid from the inner corner. So it's just this really, really nice, deep, rich gold. And guys, again, just like my last video, it is roasting hot here, so I have the windows open and there's a lot of activity outside, so cars, kids, you know, the usual. You know, I played back my last video, and honestly all I heard was kids, people honking their horns, cars driving past. I just thought, but like that, it is out of my control, guys. So this is Aura. It's just a stunning gold. It's not your traditional straight up yellow gold. This is more on the bronzier side, I would say. And then you've got this one here, which is called Glory. Again, I have not used this one here today, but this is pretty much a bronze shade, as you can see there. So we'll stick that next to Aura there. Really, really pretty. And then we've got this one here, which is Radiate. Again, I did not use this one here today. So this is more like of your chocolatey brown, if you like. It's not quite as deep as chocolatey brown. I would say milk chocolate is what I would say. So that is that one there. And then Illusion. Again, I did not use this here today. Actually, I tell a lie. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I used this to deepen up my outer corner, so I am absolutely fibbing to you, telling tons of lies. So that is those there. That one there is Illusion. And then last but not least, which is Edge. And yes, I did use this here today. That is that one right there. And we'll stick that next to Illusion. So that is your swatches, guys. As you can see, not bad pigmentation, you know, and it is a nice warm palette. Like I said, there are a lot of these on the market right now, warm tone palettes. So if you're just over the whole warm toned, don't bother with it. If you're just not a lover of warm tones, don't bother with it. But for me, being an eyeshadow junkie and just love eyeshadow and playing about with colours, I knew I wanted to try them out. So now that I've done the swatches, let me talk about this palette and what I experienced when applying the eyeshadows. Now, they go on the eye not too bad. There was a slight bit of skipping, you know, certain, like, especially with Sunrise, which is this one here in the top corner. There was a slight bit of skipping when I was applying that and blending that out. It wasn't anything major, but it was there. So it does skip a little on the skin. I felt with that one, you know, it looked quite bold, but I did have to layer it maybe a couple of times just to get it to the intensity I wanted. This one here, Edge, is it feels a lot harder than the other ones do. But it is pigmented, it is bright. It's not the most pigmented palette in the world, guys. I mean, it's just not. You can't sit here and say, oh my god, it's the most pigmented palette and it's amazing, you should run out and get it. Although the pigmentation is good, it's just not the most intensely pigmented I've ever used. But do I like the palette? Yeah, I do. You are obviously going to be limited to the amount of looks you can create with this because, you know, you just are. You get a good few looks out of this little palette, but then that would be you. So I don't know if that would be something else that maybe would put you off, is that you are limited. It is fantastic for traveling, obviously, because of its size, very, very lightweight, so you can just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. The gold Aura, sorry, I was supposed to say Aurora. Aura is beautiful, guys. I tried it both dry and wet. It performed well both ways. I just used a really, really thin flat edge brush to apply it, so I could sort of take it. I didn't want to do a cut crease, but I still wanted to have that definition. So I just used a really small flat edge brush and just applied it, and it worked great. With the finger, obviously, you get more intensity, so I did do that also. So it does apply well either way. So if you're using it dry, wet, or with your finger, you're still going to get it to work for you. I really, really like it. Champagne I used just on the inner corner here, guys, and obviously highlighting the brow bone. I don't think I would use that shade as an all over lid colour. I would probably stick to using it for that purpose, highlighting areas. I would use it for that. Now, what's this dark one here? Illusion. I have this on the outer corner. It is quite nice. It took a bit of work, obviously, to get it to where I wanted it. It blended nicely. I wouldn't say it was the best blended shadow, if that makes any sense to you guys, but everything did blend well, you know, it blended well, it applied okay. There was a bit of skipping with that sunrise. They are not the most pigmented eyeshadows out there, but guys, it's £3 for 9 eyeshadows. You really can't go wrong. I will... It's the heat, it's getting to me. I will, if I can get my hands on the other ones, pick them up because they are nice little palettes, especially if you are on the go. And obviously I want to try all the different variations. But guys, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, if you're a lover of eyeshadows like me, it's worth picking them up. If you love warm tones, it's worth picking it up. If you don't like warm tones, you're just not into the whole oranges and whatnot, this palette's not going to be for you. Or if you're just over the fact that companies are bringing out warm tone after warm tone after warm tone, then this also is not going to be for you. But in my opinion and my personal preference, I created this nice little look out of it, and you probably could get another couple of looks out of there. It's not going to serve you tons and tons of variety because obviously, you know, there's only so much you could do with that. What I did find, guys, is although this one here, which is Edge, and this one here, Sunrise, they're slightly different when you see them there. But actually, when you're applying them to the eye, there's not much difference. So bear that in mind. You know, I applied Sunrise first, just to go in there as a transition and build the colour up in the crease. And then I went in with Edge. And I felt, although Edge has more intensity and was obviously more orange, I still felt that I kind of lost that transition shade because of Edge. So it's something to bear in mind. Obviously, like I said, I used Aura here today, which is lovely. Champagne is a beautiful highlighting shade. I used Illusion, which again did its job. It just did its job, guys. But yeah, I do like it. I wouldn't say it's a matter of run out and go and get it. But for the money, £3, if you're on a budget, guys, it's going to get the job done, you know, and they have different variations. So you could pick up 3 of these and you're under a tenner. So if you could find all the different variations, different colours, selections, then go and get them. You know, £9, you can have 3 little palettes, play about with some colour. You're not then spending out a whole ton of money. You're good to go, guys. And like I said, it is travel friendly. I mean, look at the size of it. But definitely, guys, I feel that it does have the Huda Beauty vibes. I definitely think that's where the inspiration has come from. I could be wrong, but looking at that there, what do you guys think? Do you think this is Huda Beauty, just Primark version? Or do you think it just looks nothing alike? Me, I think it looks dead alike, but there you are. So guys, that is it. I am going to play about with it, use maybe just switch up a few different colours and see what the rest of them could do. But this is the look I created with Sunrise, Edge, Aura, Illusion and Champagne. And I think it's actually turned out really, really nice. I mean, it's a very warm tone look, and like I said before, I'm going to repeat myself, but the colours went on okay, other than Sunrise that skipped a little. Illusion I did have to work a little bit at. Sunrise kind of got lost with Edge, but it still turned out great, guys. I mean, I think it's a really, really pretty look, and I was able to work with it. So for £3, guys, I'm a happy girl. I will be picking up more of these if I could get my hands on them. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment box below if you guys will be picking them up, or if you're just not interested in these little palettes. Let me know. But for me, I do like it. For £3, a girl can't go wrong. So guys, if you have liked this little video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, guys, it would mean the world to me if you could just hit that little red button down there. And also remember to hit that bell, guys, drag it down and click all, because obviously YouTube have changed things up just ever so slightly again, and there is that new thing with the notification where you can drag it down. Don't let me get lost in transit, guys. So yeah, wherever you are in the world, guys, have a good one. Remember and stay safe. And guys, be nice to one another, because you just don't know the other person's story. And I think the world needs a lot of kindness right now. I mean, it really, really does. So guys, until the next video, I love you, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.